his jungle later on. And what hero is there for mid one that does that?
He loves Ember. It's not great in lane. It doesn't dominate the Alk enough in lane, perhaps, is the issue, but...
I think it's a bit scary if they pick Ember. They could transit the Ursa to like...
Morphling Phantom Lancer lineup. That is...
Okay. That is
kind of greedy.
Yeah. All right, well, that is the draft between the two teams. All 10 heroes have been locked in. We're seeing them line up on stage. And before we get into game...
Like in that level 2, don't need the waveform. But Samael's still ahead, so he's sitting at 1100 net worth compared to the 800 of mid one, and it's 1 minute into the game. This is just Alchemist in a nutshell. Top lane can go for the sun onto Mirana. She doesn't have a leap available. Fana's in trouble. Needs to get away from this one, but Arteezy will spill the first blood and forces YapzOr back under his own tier 1 tower. While on bottom lane, it's S4 to find the kill onto Puppey. Fly as well as S4 comboing nicely, and there's not a lot Ace can do about it at that point.
Top again.
And they're actually going in again where they got both double clap. Fada, the Fury Swipes are up so high on the stacks. The Team Secret, they're willing to go back into these fights, but they're just feeding the beast.
This is when you think about the stats by Arteezy as well as Crit, and they have to assume that they're crossing in toward the mid to mid one, so he's going to pop the Invis rune, will break the smoke on Crit at least. Can they actually find anything out of this? There's no aggressive moves really being made by Secret here. They're just trying to dodge and get theirs.
This one from mid one, split to Master Puppey should be the extra bit of damage they need to kill off Crit, and mid one, well, he'll claim it. YapzOr had the kick to help out, but Arteezy finds Ace. Such a bigger kill, you go for support, and the kick, nope.
On cooldown, 3 seconds, YapzOr. I'll target the next and the next, and you even have another swap for both aggressive and defensive uses. Not yet though. Crit's actually super low level in this game for his standards.
That's right. They can give him stuff later on, and you've also got the bigger, easier upgrade, which is if Samael wants to start sharing off Aghanim Scepters, he just buffs up the Weaver, then you got the timelines for save. And Crit, well, he needs a bit of a save. He's the lowest hero on Evil Geniuses at the moment, so it's the easiest one for Team Secret to kill off. And they're looking for more. They're chasing after Ace. Doppelganger around, and on the stun, Phoenix.
All right. They grab something. This is, however, 13.5-minute Radiance for Alchemist, so...
It is not going to do the same thing. He's going to try and man to dodge it out. Team Secret on the hunt. To the Radiant jungle, they go, but they really want to have this mid lane. Crit's going to reveal himself with the Wave of Terror, but they want the Alchemist. This is the invasion reason. The whole time they came here, they want to get this quick kill onto Samael. Rolling ball to fall, they get the silence. No chemical rage to work. The E-Blade pop him in mid one. Chalks up his 6th kill of the game.
And this should be a mid tower too, unless they buy back this Alchemist. Ursa is showing in the top lane.
He's in trouble. No doppelganger available. 12-1 charges. He uses them, but does not buy anywhere near enough time.
Oh, that's a tower defender.
Yeah.
Getting that PL kill is probably enough.
Even S4 coming in towards the mid lane, looking after mid one. Oh, that's a lot of damage. He's got regeneration room, but with a bug on him, he has to strength morph up quickly, but can he run away even faster? Here comes Sparta with the arrow. S4 easily able to dodge it as Crit, swapping mid one back into the fight. He's got waveform in a second. The curse is out from Puppey, keeping Arteezy off this fight, changing the BS for a quick stun and then waveform away. Mid one can now burn this regeneration rune on Samael. They've got jump initiation for Evil Geniuses.
Fly's drawing the line top. He wants to push this top wave out. It is very clear that EG's next objective is the Roshan, and Secret will not let them have it.
Nice observed ward on the hill. Puppey's going to see it, but here's the blink concoction going up to Puppey. Can he Cold Embrace in time? The Invis, they have detection, but the Cold Embrace is there. It won't stop Arteezy from shocking him down and instantly into Roshan. Puppey does have buyback available as mid one hovers just northeast of that Roshan area. The arrow flies forward. Arteezy and Roshan both miss it as they're hugging the rock wall. But here comes Ace with a jump forward. They bring down S4 buybacks. Still all available, but it's Team Secret who are the ones dropping and will actually commit that first buyback on YapzOr. They came up the hill.
He
did
not see the smoke. He broke there. He was just outside of the radiant vision from the ward they have to the south of Roshan. So the smoke's still not broken, but at this point it's starting to become really obvious what Secret are doing. They haven't been shown on the map for so long, and
look already. There you go for the curse already. It's onto S4. Keep him out of the fight. Morphling wants to get involved. The arrow is a long stun on the Crit. He'll be controlled, but mid one trying to put this double damage to use, looking for a target. And right now, they've all run away or died. They get the kick. Yapsor caught up to him. And with Ursa, the adaptive strike flies forward. So much damage with the lance. They break the Aegis Immortal, but buyback comes in for Vengeful Spirit. The concoction from Samel, it'll go straight, but the one from mid one may be a hell of a lot better. Over towards Fly, protects himself inside the Supernova. Trying to reach him, but the 3-man done! Samel hits them all! The side of a barn is a target too small for him. Now they're after Yapsor. Mid one, can he get the kill onto Crit? No, he cannot. Has to waveform away. Arrow flies forward. Samel backs off as he sees it coming. Another quick concoction, but Arteezy enraged up. Looks for the kill on mid one. 9-1 charges available. Waveform in a second, but Morphling locked down, controlled and murdered. Evil Geniuses, the double kill for Arteezy. The tier 2 tower as well.
Disconnected too. They choose to wander out of their base when mid one is 100 gold from the Lincolns that he now picks up. So that was not the peak of their timing there. It's not a great timing to speak of, but everything matters at this point. You definitely don't want to fight without that Lincoln Sphere.
Yep, especially if they come up, rolling boulder forward in towards the mid, going after Crip with the Sentry Ward down. They have the extra information, so Crip will fall, but here comes S4 around the back. The E-Blade pop. Morphling almost killed off S4. He'll time-lapse off the damage. Concoctions onto the ES. Mid one focusing onto the Supernova. He needs more hits, he needs more time, and he has it. Waveforms up. It's a 2-for-2 trade-off. That's a good thing in Team Secret's mind. Neighborhood. Puppey will have to get the curse into the arrow. That's the only way they find this kill. And they leap. They don't even see him. S4 is just taken to the lane, and now he'll turn around. And it was, again, all runes going the way of Evil Geniuses.
And they gotta use Moonlight Shadow defensively. They just want to get them out of here.
Arteezy, he actually blinked into it. Crit has to swap him away to safety with the E-Blade pop. Arteezy will fall. A huge kill for mid one. Crit to follow through. The curse is out. Samel wanted to try and fight in here, but Puppey says no. Hold him in position. Isolate S4 with a kick. Mid one has a triple kill. Samel wants to try and help this out, but what can he really do? He has to blink away and run down the lane. Evil Geniuses, it was the worst case scenario for them. It's not only 1, 2, 3 kills. So Team Secret, actually let's just have a quick look at that mid fight again. So Arteezy really in the thick of it.
He really seemed unaware, which is surprising because they had the Moonlight Shadow.
Back to the wall.
Speak of Arteezy.
Yapsor going in after it. Arteezy will enrage up, trying to survive. More supports arrive in the form of Samel. Arrow flies in, and Samel stunned up for 5 seconds. Mid one just pump him down. But there's more where that came from. Evil Genius is ready to fight. Puppey. Oh, cold embrace for the moment. Ace is trying to break him free. Here comes your Icarus dive, able to get mid one fired up. But Team Secret want to retreat. Fana has a leap available, and they turn around. Mid one with the E-Blade pop. Crit almost goes down to it. However, mid one does. Arteezy was able just to close the distance. Even without Abyssal Blade, he still finds the kill. S4's harassing up the mid lane. Puppey wants to try and force him back. S4's got time-lapse available. Fada, so low on life, they have to get the bug off him, and they're able to do so. 33 HP is enough for Fada to live back to base.
This might be the safer choice.
Moonlight Shadow's out again. Radiant Scan's going to ping correctly. Defensive Observer Wards down from Team Secret. And it looks like Evil Geniuses are not going to give them the fight they're looking for, or maybe they do. Samel with that Octarine and Aegis, he's looking for a kill.
Okay.
Blinks up really aggressive, but Yapsor kicks him. The concoction, Samel stuns himself, but then into the rolling boulder. Arteezy ready and waiting for him. Mid one as well. Waveform way too far close. Samel jumps in again for another concoction. He goes for Ace. Great doppelganger away to safety, but no mid one. He has buyback on cooldown. He spent the money on the BKB. The curse from Puppey is buying some time as he slows them up. Splinter Blast does some good work too, but still, EG, they've got the sustain, and Arteezy's got the balls. Jumping in real deep after Fada under the tier 4 towers. It won't happen, however. They go back to the primary objectives. Tier 3s, Raxus, and Puppey. Samel is right on top of him, and they bring him down. Radiant Burn doing the work while he's protected inside the cold embrace. The buyback has to come in from Puppey as Team Secret. You knew it was going to happen eventually. Their bait is being broken. Frax, Evil Geniuses are removing it right now.
I'll see if they choose to go for the Megas or not. They still have the Alchemist Aegis, so I don't see why they would need to stop here. Sure, Supernova is on cooldown, but the rest of the tools that you have are still more than enough. And we're charging out the concoction.
Yep, right underneath the tier 4 towers. Once again, the cold embrace from Yapsor going to be protecting him as Puppey. Nice curse onto Alchemist. He'll end up stunning himself with the concoction, but it won't matter when Arteezy has just mopped up the back lines. Yapsor and Puppey both down. The Morphling is back to the world of the living, however, so mid one able to try and help defend. But it still seems like an insurmountable task, especially when Arteezy, he gets the jump in, mid one, stunned up, and now he'll actually have to change into Arteezy. Battle back and forward. Arteezy slowed up by 8. They have the control. That's why you got that E-Blade pop for Samel concoction stun. Mid one's Lincoln Sphere will protect him as Ace creates more of himself. Summon the army of Phantom Lancer, especially now the Aegis is timed out on Samel. Be careful with EG's push. They have Moonlight Shadow up. Mirana TP's in towards the front lines. They want to try and be okay, no they don't. They want to wait it out and just have a fearful TP. Yeah, but then he enrages. Five times in a row.
Broken Archie.
Yep.
And well, you got any better ideas?
I see Arteezy with a double damage rune. That's a pretty good idea.
This could be it. You can't destroy the fountain in Dota 2, Arteezy.
You'll be able to the sentry ward. Yapso needs to respond. A quick swap out. Actually dropping the Morphling well out of the fight, buying the space for Arteezy just to go hand. They will kill off Crit. So a 1-for-1 trade off this Arteezy runaway. BKB has now disappeared, and the double damage rune is ticking out as well. But that's why Samel back in again, and we have the Supernova. They're all in that. They're gonna kill it, and they bring it down. Arteezy breaks free. He doesn't have the regeneration that came with the Supernova, and that's why a quick leap away. Arteezy with no mana to work with, but S4, he's ready to come into the backline. Fada, BKB's up defensive with the arrow onto the Aquas, but Arteezy, he can just bash, and Fada on the hillside will fall down. So will Ace with the concoction stun. Puppy, how many times have we seen him trying to hold himself with a cold embrace? But I don't think anything can hold back EG. They have managed to bring down so much of Secret. Morphling, Mirana, PL, the 3 cores are up with a range rack to defend. Round up.
There is always the chance. Well, we have seen Dota Plus round up. We have seen 100%. We have seen it. Is that the one? Is it the Shrine it's holding on to? No, it's not. It's got to be the Megas.
Yeah.
It's got to be the Megas that is waiting for it. There's always that hope with the last barracks for Secret.
Oh, Weaver's coming up for it. He'll run straight into Puppy, puts on the Weaver Beetles, and Puppy, so much damage on him, so he has to cold embrace. But Arteezy in deep, finds Yapso, a perfect concoction chase on over towards Fada as well. Mid one's looking for his own concoction, but the Supernova under the tier 4 towers. Fada and mid one can't focus it. Arteezy and Samel just too strong. The BKB is going to wear off after the Supernova has already got the crush in. That's really the game. No way to defend, and GG. It's called. Evil Jesus take game 1 against Team Secret. They're motivated and they're ahead.
And they made it look relatively easy. There were 1 or 2 hiccups there for the Evil Geniuses, but overall, this is one of those games where you look.
The attacks.
Right.
And he's really good against Gyrocopter because even he buys BKB, you're gonna take a lot of damage.
Just lay it on the table so we look stupid after. Klings, Meepo, or Arkward.
Arkward. All right.
Let's see.
Well, you called it, Black. We're gonna look stupid afterwards because it's gonna be a Tinker coming out for Secret.
Matchup. They already forced Fly back to base. He's done a long walk with his Undying all the way back here. In the meantime, obviously it's going to be free farm for Fata as Drow Ranger just can't come close to the wave. Yapsar is not letting him pull.
Yeah, it's that dangerous thing. Bottom lane, perfect body blocks up. He doesn't have a champ, but he's got an illusion. S4's got 6 charges and he will go down. Puppy will club him. And get the...
From the Drow. Well, in total. That's not unreasonable. And try to play to his strengths here. Looks like what they're doing.
Under the sentry ward. Where's the Reaper's scythe? It's going to come down. He needs to...
Oh, no! Got it off.
The timing. Ace was trying to interrupt the time lapse out. Puppy has no other choice but to TP out. The Death Pulse gives him enough life to survive. Ace being there for his teammate, but now they're in trouble. Yapsor will fall up on the top lane to Arteezy. Ace has to Ghost Shroud, but his negative armor is dropping quickly with the Wave of Terror. Crit's coming in deep with the Magic Missile will connect. The bug will fall off, but it won't matter. The real one's there to run straight through him.
Another heal out. I think he had a Death Pulse and a wand with a lot of charges on it. He still died. And they also used Moonlight there, I believe, yeah. So that's not available for 2 minutes. This is a great pickup for EG, especially if they end up getting the tower here. And S4 is rotated in behind.
Oh, the swap onto Yapso. He'll get the pick up and throw back down again. And he actually steals swap, tries to get away, but S4's already waiting up. And he's looking for mid one as well. Tinker. There's the time lapse out for S4.
Mid 1 did not account for that at all. Basically, the homing missile was flying toward Yapzor, and he died and it switched direction onto the Tinker, and S4 immediately picks up on that. He's like, great, free kill.
And Starfall's in the wrong position. Fly trying to deny himself up to the Centaurs, but no. Even if the Centaurs supered the last bit of damage in, the Reaper's sight claims the kill. Get away! You can clip the antennas with this.
Well, he dropped the sorry at least. Well, that's something. Yapzor didn't get the spell that he was hoping for. He got the time lapse. He definitely wanted Shukuchi in that situation.
They are really just staying on Puppy's butt. They're going to go underneath the tier 1 tower with a rocket barrage. Sumail. It's a very, very simple kill for him.
This is actually one of Ogre's worst matchups in terms of playing against carries. The Gyrocopter is super annoying just because he's not, you know, the way Ogre plays in this early mid game is that you feel like you can't come close to him and just man fight him, but Gyro just brings him down so fast.
Yapzor gets a quick pick and drop down. Ace with the blade mails, trying to make him kill themselves. He almost does it with the scythe. Fly, he will fall down. It wasn't to the Reaper scythe, however. But EG get what they were looking for. It was Yapzor underneath the observer ward that was on the hill that saw over the tree line to get that initiation off.
A Bloodlust bot and a support that is strong in lane, but now you can actually get items and get that, for example, the Force Staff for your team with a Glimmer Cape that little bit earlier. Sometimes you can even get really greedy and go for an axe later on in the game. S4.
Yeah, they see him, but they don't want to reveal the fact they know detection. Sentry ward is down. Time lapse is available. S4's able to use it, but then again the pickup. Yapzor's there and they slam down S4.
Nicely done. They coordinated that very well. Knowing he would time lapse, Yapzor was standing where the Weaver was earlier. Gets that instant lift, and I think, did he even steal? He stole Shukuchi too.
Yeah.
So, very happy with that one.
Yeah, this is the dream ability if you're a Rubik. Such fast movement speed lets you get in close. The arrow will fly astray, but into the tree lines, they'll see Sumail pick up and gets the call down into a BKB. And Team Secret, it was the dream steal, but now they're losing everything. Ace will have a little bit more of a heal, but that blade mail does not protect him. Evil Geniuses just pushing back Team Secret. But there is still problems. It's the fact that you have this never-ending spam coming in from the Tinker that just makes it difficult for EG to move forward.
Is he going to smoke this or no?
Fly?
How valuable is your life? Okay, not valuable enough. And then Sumail runs in and casts everything he has. With that draw aura, Sumail is destroying people in teamfights right now. He has both damage types. He has so much of it. And Secret, they've got to find a way of dealing with this Gyrocopter who's now building in towards the Aghanim Scepter.
Never-ending pickup control, always get Fade Boy. Yapzor runs in, but remember, he's got that ability with Shukuchi just to jump straight back out again. Tombstone dropped down by Fly, so they got the team fight because Sumail, BKB, Flag Cannon working once again, but the throw range is dead, so this damage output is really not as high as he would really have liked to. They get the one for it, and Puppy, maybe a couple of others, sentries are down, so they have really good vision. Sumail jumps forward over on Yapzor, Shukuchi's away to safety once more, and away from the arrow that was flying forward. That homing missile was chasing the Tinker all the way back to base. Okay. Team Secret are committing to the bottom tier 2 tower. Fardas having this with no issues. Catapult behind them, and Evil Geniuses didn't get enough of a push up on top. They have planted aggressive observer wards back behind the tier 2 tower on top lane. But with March of the Machines, it's so hard to jump forward. And again, Fly, S4 and Crits right behind him, ready to fight. But here comes Sparta with the Starfall. They already get the grab, and the Stolen Tombstone from Yapzor is going to make this a minion fight. As well, Crit into the tree lines. He actually can live through this. As S4, no, he cannot. S4 can't get the kills in time. Puppy's kind of stranded as well. Double buybacks coming in from Team Secret. They really want to win this fight, especially now that Sumail doesn't have cooldown, doesn't have BKB, and Arteezy can't even get up the bloody hill. The Lincoln Spear tries to protect him, but it will not protect from rockets. A double kill for mid one and two big ones as well. B is down to a 6-second duration.
Yeah.
How is he meant to take these engagements when Team Secret seem to have this way just to back off? The sustain from the Death Prophet, the tankiness that comes from the Ogre, who is no longer just the meat packet that EG could pump into and kill pretty quickly. He's got Medallion, he's got Urn.
Good swap.
They swap him.
He has cheese.
Found the target, he has cheese, so go Shroud and then get the life back up again. Call down, committed, Fly. He's going down so low.
Look at the damage!
Rockets, but the flag cannon from Sumail, he hits in like a truck. Ace is gone, Farder is committing. The Starfall won't be able to kill off S4. The Rockets are following after him. He's got double and S4. He will survive as the Rockets just disappear.
Move up there if he saw EG's positioning, so they feel very comfortable with using the smoke of deceit. from that information, and they're trying to get a backstab move in here. Ace would be a great pickup.
He's got yours as well as Blade Mail, so yep, there's your swap. This feels like a deja vu. Magic Missile will connect as the silence is making a couple of problems, and Sumail, BKB jumps forward. The flat cannon's already expanded, but it won't matter when they've killed off Ace. The Team Secret, they got some distance. Now the BKBs for Evil Jesus wear off, so they pick up Crit, look for a quick little revenge with a wave of terror. They'll get the negative armor out, not to mention the stuns, chaining onto Fly. Mid one with the double kill. They'll kill the Death Tombstone. Looking almost over the ravine that is the mid lane. Okay, that's an interesting line to draw. Go this way and walk into Team Secret.
S4 just quickly showing bottom and pushing out this wave a little bit, or maybe, yep, he will do it again.
Oh, Puppey is so close. And this is the board. What vision! Throws it down. The arrow will connect. VS will swap him out. Arteezy will be able to survive and get the Gus back. And Sumail turns on the power. After mid one, he got the big one. Will there be more buybacks? Ogre's already committed one. Ace gets the side buff. It won't be enough to kill off Arteezy. The time lapse from S4. He'll even repair the damage. As Team Secret, they did double buyback. Mid one did it himself.
At this time and standing and covering the area. It's how OG won at least one of their majors. This spot right here. It was their really big comeback against VP, I believe it was in the grand final game 5, was it?
Is Puppey trying to bait? He's walking down to the mid lane. Rubik's gonna finally TP back, so they see the Drow Ranger get the initial stun. Fada, they just nuke him with the swap. It won't be enough. The staff will fold him up, but now Sumail, blink in, turn on the black cannon. Damage, damage, damage. The side wants to buy a little bit of space. They're able to kill off Crit, so it is a 2-for-0 trade-off, but Sumail is still up and fighting. Satanic is burned, and S4 was with him, holding the hand the entire time, but Puppey, the only one to go down for Team Secret. A real threat. And then actually, yeah, they know it. They smoke up. They'll move down through the river. Looking for a target. Puppey is the Night Watchman up on the hillside. Do they actually break the smoke? Rubik, Yapsor sitting in the trees. Smoke will break, but a quick blink away. Yapsor is out, and they get the pickup. If Arteezy dies, he won't. Chris had a swap and flat cannon. Sumail goes once again. Vada has to leap away. Ace is the sacrificial lamb. He'll scythe, but there's the heal onto the Vengeful Spirit, plus the hood to save him. Ace somehow is surviving through all of this. So much ability use, but no death.
Somebody die already.
Never-ending fight. Evil Genius is back into Roshan. Team Secret are coming over, but they're there way too late. Refresher Shard is available.
Did you know that Drow line?
Oh, pick up. Yapsor's not done just yet. The rockets are flying in. Ace in pretty close. He's got the protection. The Tombstone is doubled down once again. So Team Secret, they have to find the distance. Puppey into the back lines. Goes to the sun over on Sumail. There's no BKB on him, so they probably feel the confidence to fight, but there is no confidence. Puppey and Ace just get obliterated by Arteezy. The swap is removed. There is an Observer and Sentry down, but Team Secret, they're looking for an angle to find. Do they actually know where EG is? Right now, this is EG's home. They're charging rent for this area.
Ah, the classic fly spot again.
It is. And Moonlight Shadow, they'll bounce down. They're going to find Crit moving down the lane. Nice little arcane rune that Sumail's moving over for him. Crit's right next to him. The side comes down. Sumail will die. And they look to get the follow-up into Crit. Yapsor protected by the Ghost Scepter. Crit will go down. Fada with a double kill. Mid one. He's underneath the Tombstone, but the BKB protecting him, allowing his TP out to be successful. S4 was trying to chip away at him. They get rid of the Tombstone, so Team Secret can stand here to fight. But they already want to retreat. Yapsor, they're in the mid lane. It was the Yule Scepter pick up a time lapse. S4 runs away as fast as he possibly can to the north.
First time in this game, he can't get the swap, and now they're definitely going to be forced to buy back Venge, maybe even the Gyrocopter.
They need to do too, right?
Really interesting again.
S4's trying to force in the top lane. If they can bring down the tier 3 tower, this opens up Team Secret to even take shrines of their own, or maybe the dream to leave their side of the river. Ignite spam from Puppey. The Martial Machines give him the cover. Great swap back into the nullifier, but Ace, he's protected by the Aeon Disc, so he just moves away. Crit goes down again. Arteezy! Swapped into the middle of the fight! The tier 3 tower will fall. Arteezy will buy back his life. He needs to be there to give the aura. The top lane is pushing in. Does Team Secret take the racks and back out? Can they do it in time? Tinker's got the defense duties under control, so 25 seconds before Sumail is back to the world of the living. You've got Swarm in 1 second. That may slow it down. Who are they focusing on? They're trying to get both things. They have to take the melee racks right now. It's so low on life, and there it is. Team Secret, a full mid-Raxing, but they're going for more. They're going up for the top lane of Rax. You've still got 8 seconds for Samel. He doesn't want to buy back from this. You can take the tier 3 tower and then potentially retreat, but the Marshal Machines, the cover is thick, it's heavy. S4 doesn't care. He runs into it. Do they have the control? Not when he's BKB'd up this. Vada tries to stand his ground. He'll go down, but Samel is here. Samel, the defender. He will hold him and kill him. A double kill. The call down clipped Puppey on the edge. And Team Secret, did you just overstay your welcome? Thing for S4.
Oh, look where EG are.
Oh, it's the fly spot.
Hello.
Yeah, we need a swatter.
Welcome to fly spot.
Moonlight, Shadow, Team Secret. Have they learned the lesson of exactly where they are? Rockets are spamming out from Tinker as mid one defends from his own high ground. Now Evil Geniuses, they come out of their spot, but do they really? This is their area. Puppey's right on top of them. They'll swap in and they find the core. Yapsaw just explodes. They move over towards Puppey. Samel found him. The BKB does burn from him, and Samel, he'll find him in the tree line. Ghost does not protect Puppey inside that call down. He buys him time to get at least one stun off, and the Marshal Machine starts to lacquer up.
Nope.
Zarteezy's looking towards the top lane under the cover of his freshly purchased Silver Edge. Hoping for a target. Courier. Oh, rares for everybody.
All right, no items on it at least. Wait, was that BKB? S4?
S4 trying to run straight through the middle. He get the swarm off, but it's distracted so they can go in through the top lane. S4, it really is smoke and mirrors. Laser will bounce around. They swap in mid one. Mid one's in trouble, and he's going to go down. Buyback is available for him. He'll have to use it instantly as that call down black cannon from Samel. It will finally wear off, and they haven't got enough of these kills to really make it work. They actually have to wait it out. There's so many like undead minions fighting around. Team Secret, back to what you hold dear. There's a melee Rax on bottom. S4's ready to take that, but looking for the kills in towards the mid. The laser making it so difficult to hit. Samel, finally he'll go down. The Aegis Immortal will burn. Team Secret, they're fighting, but they need to regenerate. Fly is still alive, ready for the fight. So Samel blinks himself forward, right on top of Ace. Then the flat cannon, once again, with the call down. Ace will fall. No buybacks available. EG underneath the tier 4 towers are killing off Team Secret. But for now, Team Secret, at least in some way, hold the lines and maybe even find kills. Mid one's coming out. The guts from Arteezy. Yapsaw into the back lines. He's going to find the kill onto Arteezy. No! Yes, he does. But you've still got Tinker down. Vada's in trouble. Surrounded on all sides. Team Secret are done. They're dusted. There is no more. GG! Evil Geniuses take out Team Secret and secure themselves a top 6 position here at TI.
What a great game that was. I think both teams played a really nice game. Overall, in the end, EG do come out victorious, but I think